Your arteries are the largest of your body's blood vessels, and they play the crucial role of delivering oxygen and nutrients to every organ, tissue, and cell. So, to say that keeping these vital channels in tip-top shape is important for your health is a bit of an understatement. But millions of the world population are plagued by unhealthy arteries. We have what's called atherosclerosis, an inflammatory condition where plaques, fatty deposits composed of cholesterol and other substances, build up inside arteries, which interferes with normal blood flow and can lead to heart disease, heart attacks, and stroke. The number one killer on the planet is heart disease, which accounts for 1 in 4 deaths. What makes heart disease so deadly is the progressive buildup of plaque in the arteries, which narrows the inner walls, restricting and ultimately blocking the flow of blood. Arteries are the blood vessels that deliver oxygen-rich blood from the heart to different tissues in the body. When plaque builds up and blood flow becomes inhibited, these clogged or blocked arteries can lead to more serious problems such as heart attack, stroke and other cardiovascular diseases. So what can you do to keep your arteries healthy and free of blockage? Food can be used as a natural remedy to regress blockage and prevent further damage to your arteries. Here are 10 of the best foods you can eat to free your arteries of buildup. 1. Fatty fish. Fatty fish, including salmon, sardines, anchovies, and mackerel, are a potent source of omega-3 fats, powerfully anti-inflammatory unsaturated fats that have protective effects against vascular inflammation and atherosclerosis. Omega-3s can also reduce platelet aggregation, which reduces risk of blood clots, lower triglyceride levels, and increased levels of good HDL cholesterol, which helps counteract the plaque depositing effects of unhealthy LDL cholesterol. Additionally, research shows that people who eat 2+ servings of fish per week are less likely to develop atherosclerosis in their carotid arteries. 2. Flax seeds. Flax seeds are also a good source of anti-inflammatory plant-based omega-3s, alpha-linolenic acid, along with fiber, and antioxidant plant compounds called lignans. Regular flaxseed intake has been associated with decreased blood sugar and insulin levels, and improved insulin sensitivity, among overweight and obese individuals with prediabetes. And preliminary research on animals suggests that regular flax consumption can help halt the progression of atherosclerotic plaques. Just keep in mind, whole flax seeds aren't fully broken down during digestion, so to reap their full benefit, opt for ground flax seeds and store them in the fridge. 3. Berries. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries pack a big punch when it comes to arterial health. These deeply hued fruits are chock full of polyphenol compounds such as quercetin and anthocyanins, which exert powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Thanks to these compounds, and a nice dose of fiber, berry consumption has been linked to improvements in LDL cholesterol, blood pressure, and even blood sugar control, all of which help keep arteries clear and healthy. Compared to other fruits like grapes, oranges, and apples, which are high in a form of sugar called fructose, berries are a particularly great choice for regular consumption because they're low glycemic, i.e., they're unlikely to spike blood sugar. 4. Citrus fruits. Citrus is jam-packed with polyphenol compounds called flavonoids. These citrus bioflavonoids have powerful antioxidant properties, meaning they scavenge free radicals that might otherwise cause oxidative stress and drive disease processes. Specifically, citrus bioflavonoids can help prevent LDL cholesterol from turning into an even more damaging, inflammatory form of cholesterol known as oxidized LDL, which is strongly associated with atherosclerosis. A study found that eating a grapefruit a day significantly reduced cholesterol and triglyceride levels in people who had just undergone coronary bypass surgery. Lower sugar citrus foods are best. Opt for grapefruit, as long as it doesn't interfere with any of your medications, or add a squeeze of lemon or lime to your water for a bioflavonoid boost. 5. Extra virgin olive oil. Higher intake of olive oil is associated with reduced risk of death and cardiovascular events like heart attack and stroke. What sets olive oil apart? It's a rich source of monounsaturated fatty acids, MUFAs, and polyphenol antioxidant compounds. Research has shown that diets rich in MUFAs are associated with increased good HDL cholesterol and reduced bad LDL cholesterol, while extra virgin olive oil's polyphenols help lower inflammation, reduce platelet aggregation, prevent LDL oxidation, and reduce blood pressure. Olive oil also has a beneficial effect on blood sugar. According to one meta-analysis, people consuming the most olive oil had, on average, a 16% reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes and reductions in hemoglobin A1c, the 1c, and measure of average blood glucose over several months. 6. Avocado. Avocados deliver a 1-2 punch for cleaning out your arteries. Like olive oil, avocados contain loads of blood sugar stabilizing, cholesterol optimizing MUFAs. But they're also a surprisingly great source of fiber, clocking in at about 6.5 grams per half avocado. A recent study also found that eating 1 avocado per day is associated with reductions in LDL cholesterol. While some people are wary of eating avocados because they also contain some saturated fat, you don't have to worry about that. Although saturated fat intake may increase LDL cholesterol, it typically only increases the larger, bouncier LDL particles that are less likely to stick to artery walls. And 7. Legumes. If you tend to eat a lot of grain-based side dishes, consider swapping them for legumes, beans, peas, chickpeas, lentils. These pack a hefty dose of fiber, including soluble fiber, which can help prevent atherosclerosis by lowering LDL cholesterol. Even 1 serving of beans per day has been associated with significantly reduced LDL. Legumes have also been linked to reductions in blood pressure and chronic inflammation, both of which are contributors to atherosclerosis and blood vessel damage. Beans are relatively low on the glycemic index, which means they're unlikely to spike blood sugar even though they contain some carbohydrates. However, among certain individuals, legumes may elevate blood sugar. Experts advises people to eat the meter, glucose meter, especially with lentils, as these can be particularly problematic for pre-diabetics. Pairing legumes with a source of fat and/or protein can curb their blood sugar spiking potential. 8. Tomatoes and tomato products. Tomatoes and tomato products contain plant compounds that may be particularly helpful for reducing the development of atherosclerosis. Tomatoes contain the carotenoid pigment lycopene, which may have impressive health benefits. Studies show that consuming lycopene-rich tomato products may help reduce inflammation, boost HDL, good cholesterol, and reduce the risk of heart disease. Interestingly, combining cooked tomato with olive oil may offer the greatest protection against clogged arteries. One study in 40 people found that eating tomato sauce with olive oil had the greatest effect on reducing adhesion molecules and inflammatory proteins, compared with raw tomatoes and plain tomato sauce. Eating foods like beets that are rich in dietary nitrates may help improve blood vessel function and decrease inflammation, which may help prevent atherosclerosis. Research has also found an association between dietary nitrate intake and a reduced risk of atherosclerosis-related death. 10. Oats. Oats are an excellent choice for those who have atherosclerosis or are trying to prevent clogged arteries. Eating oats can help significantly reduce atherosclerosis risk factors, including high levels of total and LDL, bad cholesterol. Oats also contain antioxidants called avenanthramides, which may help inhibit inflammatory proteins called cytokines, as well as adhesion molecules. This may help prevent atherosclerosis. Consuming oat bran, which is packed with fiber, may be helpful as well. A study that included 716 people with coronary artery disease found that those who consumed oat fiber regularly had lower levels of LDL, bad cholesterol and inflammatory markers than those who did not eat oat fiber. The study also found that oat fiber intake was associated with a lower risk of needing revascularization, a procedure to increase oxygen delivery to the heart and other parts of the body. A person may need this if atherosclerosis has impeded their blood flow. A healthy diet rich in nutrient-dense foods may help reduce your risk of developing clogged arteries. Research has shown that adding foods like cruciferous vegetables, fish, berries, olive oil, oats, onions, greens, and beans to your diet may be an effective way to prevent atherosclerosis. All of the foods listed above offer many other benefits as well. Adding them to your daily routine may significantly decrease your risk of disease and boost your overall health. Finally, we are always trying to improve our contents. Please let us know what you like about our video and we will be sure to make more of it. Like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.